Hello, my friends. I hope you can hear me because my phone was falling. So I hope you can hear me. So this is really interesting thing which I decided to start today, and this is the vlogging experiment. So I'm absolutely sure with the situation which is happening right now globally, our vlogs getting absolutely different value than they were before, and it's really important to document what is going on around, what is going on in your country, what is going on in everybody's else experience around the world. So it's really interesting because, like, you see around me, there is a spring, beautiful spring. Everything is in bloom, flowers around, birds are singing. It's amazing. There are plenty of people around, and they're keeping distances, and it's all fine because everybody, like, some people are in masks, some people are not, but we are all trying to keep the distance, social distancing, still being in a park and having some fresh air and things like that. So it's really interesting aspect of it, how many people actually behaving differently nowadays. So if you analyze what people are posting around, there are plenty of people who are posting experiences with the junk food, with some crazy things like alcohol experience, all the other things. And I was thinking why people actually doing it, why they eat things which they didn't eat before, why they stop jogging, why they actually start thinking some crazy stuff and things like that. But funny enough, we all as human beings have own survival mechanisms, and when we talk about the survival mechanisms, that means that our body is trying to survive. Trying to survive means that we have to be fatter to survive some apocalyptic scenarios. We have to reproduce, we have to reduce the level of stress for sure, because if we will be less stressed, we will survive longer. And basically all the behavior which people promote right now, and they write about these behaviors online, they all indicate the activity of reptilian brain, which is talking about safety, 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 safety. So thinking about it, if you are crazy about buying some sweet stuff, me personally, I did buy tons of chocolate recently, and it's a bad thing. And I understand that the fastest way to get fat and survive like apocalyptic scenario is definitely to eat a lot of sweets, and I'm not going to get the fattest person in the world, so that's a bad idea. Otherwise, black chocolate is a good thing. So the point is, when we talk about these scenarios which media force us to implement, so basically we don't even realize that our brain playing out these scenarios, like apocalyptic scenarios. We're trying to get fat, we're trying to reproduce more, and we're trying to be less stressful. So what do we need to do instead? The point is that it is not an apocalyptic scenario. What we have right now is tough situation for all the world, but it's not an apocalyptic scenario. So majority of us will survive, it's all fine. And the point is, why do we really need to focus on our business? Why do we need to continue to be disciplined? Why do we need to continue our spiritual practices, journaling, meditation, whatever we do for our business? It's the fact that our business is usually not running in the survival mode. It's really interesting thing. Our businesses are not running in the survival mode. Our businesses are running for the progress of the humanity. Our business helping people to get better results in life. Our businesses help us to be more human rather than think as that reptilian brain kind of character who is just trying to reproduce and get fatter. So that's an interesting thing. Again, I was reading several psychologists who told that when you are in isolation, the best idea is actually to be really disciplined. Be disciplined, get up early, have certain routine, follow this routine, even if you will not be able to realize and move like within this routine, just repeat it next day. This will allow you to be less depressed, and it will allow you to have more productive life, because then you will start thinking as the human being with your logical neocortex brain, with your emotional brain when you try to help more people and things like that. So think about it. It's really important to change your routine. It's really important to think as the productive human being. It's really important to show other people who are probably in stress and do not have this coping mechanism which entrepreneurs have, how to move out from that really stressful, crazy state of mind when you behave like a person who just need to survive. So you really more than that. That's what I want to tell you today in today's vlog. You more than that. You are more than a person who just need to survive. You are a creative individual. You definitely have big potential. You definitely can achieve your dreams, and you really need to move towards your goals. Just be more disciplined than ever. Just be more leader than ever. And in order to move towards these rules, which I'm just talking about today, I'm going to start this daily vlogging on my page. I'm not sure what time it will be. It quite probably will be morning my time. So I would really like to share with you how we can help each other. What do I do on a daily basis? How my business is progressing, how I'm trying not to think like the reptile who only just need to save, and how I'm trying to implement thinking with the neocortex and emotional brain, mammal brain, and all those kind of things. So I also want to engage you, to introduce you to this idea that document, don't create. That's Gary Vee's idea, who said that any kind of situation when you really can document some kind of things which happening around, really, really valuable for your brand, because you will be able to reuse these videos, this content which you create in any kind of situations years and years and years afterwards, because this content is real, this content is authentic, this content is real you. So that's basically what I'm going to create. I don't know when this quarantine will finish. I don't know where we will be in 2 years, 2 months, 2 weeks. So it's really interesting time to vlog. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's why, think about it. If you switch on your survival mechanism, if you start thinking only with your reptilian brain, and you just want to have reproduction, sugar and alcohol, just stop it now and start thinking as a human being. Show the good example for other people who are not entrepreneurs, who don't know how to put their business online, who are way more stressed than you because you have this coping mechanism already. So show them the example, and let's do it together. Let's document our life in this quarantine situation and show other people how they can cope with the amount of stress in which we were put by media, because, well, it's not the end of the world. It's not. It's just another interesting situation, challenge maybe. So I will see you tomorrow, and hope to see more videos from you. You can post them in my group if you want. You can post them on your own profile and maybe share under these videos. Let's talk more about how do we cope with all this situation, what kind of progress do we see. Let us show each other how we can stay more organized, more effective in this very, very strange time for all of us. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.